Hey guys, my name is Michael, and I want to explain to you why the free market is the best system for alleviating poverty. The first and most important reason for why it is the best system is because the free market is the only moral system for alleviating poverty. By definition, a free market is one in which people are freely acting. In other words, nobody is under the threat of force. And so, therefore, if people do enter into any kind of exchange, it is because, on the balance of things, it is to their benefit. And so, therefore, people's rights in a free market are honored. Therefore, the free market is the only moral system. Now, to take this a step further, and to make the case for why the free market is the best system, I'm going to make the case. I'm going to make the case that I'm going to make the case that the free market is also the most effective system for alleviating poverty. Here's why. The free market harnesses human incentives in the most efficient way. The free market harnesses human incentives The free market harnesses human incentives in the most thorough, reliable way, and so therefore it is the best. I'll explain what I mean here. In a free market, the people who make most of the decisions about purchases are the people who produced the wealth that is about to be spent. So what that means is those people have a very intimate tie to the amount of sacrifices and the amount of effort that was necessary for that wealth to be produced to begin with. So, these people are going to approach every transaction with a really healthy sense of restraint when it comes to a purchase. Furthermore, these people, the vast majority of purchases are not only carried out by the person who produced the wealth, but they are carried out for the purpose of fulfilling the producer's needs and wants. And so what that means is this person has a very strong incentive to make intelligent, very efficient purchases. Contrast that with a system that is based entirely on giving. Well, first of all, this cannot exist without work being done to begin with. And number two, when people give their own money to someone else, what we see is they have less of an incentive to make wise decisions. Now, do they want to make a good decision? Absolutely. However, people have a weaker incentive to maximize benefit when they are not the one who is going to be receiving that benefit. Now, the third system for expending wealth to alleviate poverty is obtaining wealth that is not yours and spending that wealth on people other than yourself. And so what we see is all those positive incentives that were acting upon you when you were spending your own money on yourself all of those incentives go away because, number one, you are not aware of the sacrifices necessary to acquire the wealth, and number two, you are not going to be feeling the benefit or lack of benefit for the expenditures that you make, because you are giving away money to somebody else who will experience those benefits, whatever they may be. So, what we see here is a lack of positive incentives on the part of the government agent. Now, this is going to be true even in a best case scenario in which a government agent is the ideal citizen who is very benevolent and very intelligent. Even in a best case scenario, that type of model citizen is still under the worst of all possible incentives, which is a coercive system in which the wealth they have is not theirs, and the wealth that they're giving away is going to be given away to people that they have no ties to whatsoever. So, for this very simple reason, a free market system harnesses human incentives and therefore human will, and is going to be a much, much more powerful and intelligent, if you will, system for alleviating poverty.